Today I'm here to talk to you about what we've done at Hoyoslabs. Hoyoslabs is a digital infrastructure security company. Let me just jump right in here and show you how on my iPhone using the One U app, which is part of our Hoyos identity assertion platform, I access my Bank of America account. The system is acquiring my biometrics. There it acquired my face, my iris, and it's now pushing the browser, logging me right into the account, as you see here, pushing us right through site key and right into the account. So out the window goes site key with this particular technology. What happened here in that demonstration, and I'll go again and I'll show you, for example, we can go into my Citibank account. And again, it acquires my biometrics, matches me, pushes the credentials to my linked device, which is a laptop that I have here, and it links me into my Citibank account. If I'm walking down the street and I don't have a computer in front of me, I simply change to be able to see the site on this device, and I can bring up my Wells Fargo account, acquire my biometrics, and the site will come up right on my mobile device, as you can see here. Now, no usernames, no passwords, no tokens. Important, no tokens. Just what you carry with you all the time, which is this particular phone that we have here. Now, that is a consumer app that we have. We're going to launch that app for consumers October of next month for both iOS and Android. But let me show you the business-to-business app. So it's a great app. It provides security and convenience to consumers. There's still going to be a username and password in the back-end repository of the institution. But what happens in the case of a B2B implementation? I'm going to show you how I go to my ATM and I actually execute a transaction to get money. Oh, it's not connected. There's a QR code that's supposed to be, that we lost the communications connection for the ATM, but this will be at our booth later today. There's a QR code there. I scan the QR code. Once the QR code is scanned, it asks for my biometrics. That's connected all the way to the back end of the bank, and it matches me and the cash comes out. We integrated this earlier in the year with Bank of America. We integrated a proof of concept implementation where in 3 to 4 days we had our technology integrated with the a Diebold ATM at Bank of America. This is not a Diebold ATM. This does not belong to Bank of America. I have to make that disclaimer according to the attorneys. In that particular case, we did not require any type of support from the vendor. In that particular case, the vendor was Diebold. That was an integration that was done whereby the QR code is generated by a back-end software that we have called Bob's and displayed directly on the ATM. There's no additional hardware required or necessary to go on the ATM machine. It's simply a modification of the bank's app with SDK software that we have in our software development kit that enables the biometric and liveness detection capabilities that we provide them with. So one last thing, now that that is not working, let me just show you something about liveness detection. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a video of me. I'm going to go into my American Express. I'm going to attempt to go into my American Express account, but I'm going to use a video of me, and I'm going to try to spoof the system with that video, and in a few seconds, basically the application will time out and give you an error message that should come up on the screen any minute now, which is that it did not recognize me because it's a video. Videos are much more complex than photographs. I didn't use a photograph. A photograph, you cannot defeat it with a video. With a photograph, it's pretty much the same thing. If I go back now and I authenticate myself to go in, and it's asking me to do a facial gesture. In that case, it asked me to raise my eyebrows. There's a dictionary of facial gestures, and it identified that I was a live subject. and it enabled the American Express site coming up there on the mobile in a couple of seconds. So all this technology, the back-end technology is enabled by technology we developed called BOBS, Biometrics Open Protocol Standard. Biometrics Open Protocol Standards are the set of rules, the framework for the utilization of biometrics, liveness detection technology, intrusion detection systems, encryption, encrypting the data, communicating the data, all those rules. We handed off BOBS to IEEE in January of this year, and it's in the final stage of becoming an IEEE standard. We also provided it to ISO. It's also in the final stages of being certified in ISO as iBOBS for standard. So we now are in the area of the ATM. We shortly, in a few months, one of the largest banks in Europe is going to be deploying this type of implementation with several million customers, replacing the use for ATMs, for ATM cards and pins. This is really, I'm sorry I wasn't able to demonstrate it. We lost the connection, but we will be at our booth. If you can come by, we'll show you, and it's pretty cool. This is a production demonstration, but we just lost our communication. Thank you.